Very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. Let's first start off with a look at the stories that made it to your headlines this afternoon. Heavy rains of over 100 millimeters expected in many areas. 9-hour water cut to affect suburbs of Colombo tomorrow. A fast on to death by North Central Province ambulance drivers. 2 dead following helicopter crash in New York. In your weather advisory this afternoon, the Met Department states the wave-type disturbance in the vicinity of Sri Lanka has intensified into a low-pressure area and is likely to develop further. Now, it is located to the south of Sri Lanka and likely to move west-northwestward. Under the influence of the system, showers or thunder showers with cloudy conditions are expected to continue over most parts of the island. Heavy showers or thunder showers associated with the sudden increase of wind speed can be expected in the western, southern, southeastern and eastern sea areas. Strong gusty winds of up to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour can be expected, particularly over the northern, north central and northwestern provinces and in Trincomalee, Galle and Mathura districts. Fairly strong gusty winds are likely elsewhere. Heavy falls above 100 millimeters can be expected at some places, particularly in the southern, Uva and eastern provinces and in the Mathale and Polonnaruwa districts. Fishermen in the Mathura district have refrained from going out to sea due to the showers and strong winds in the area. Our correspondent said showers were experienced in the Mathura district since yesterday. Showery weather with strong winds were reported at certain areas in the Hambantota district. According to our correspondent, although the strong winds have reduced, rain still persists in the area. Showers were reported in Pothuwil, Lahugala and Simbalanduwa in the Ampara district since last evening. According to our correspondent, the Mahavalley tank is nearing spill level with the increase in the water level of the Handa Oya. If showers continue and the Mahavalley tank reaches spill level, there is a risk of floods in Lahugala, Bogahalanda and Paranagovipula. The National Water Supply and Drainage Board says the water supply to several suburbs of Colombo will be suspended for a period of 9 hours starting from 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Accordingly, the water cut will be in effect in the areas that come under the purview of the urban councils and Pradesh Sabhas of Kalaniya, Biyagama, Paliaguda and Wattala. The Water Board noted that this water cut will be in place due to essential repair.
Now on to a developing story. Chairman of the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, Secretary to the President, Austin Fernando, says a decision has not yet been reached on the removal of the restrictions imposed on social media. United People's Freedom Alliance parliamentarian S.M. Chandrasiri expressed his views on the social media restrictions.
Before the recent local government elections, Ranil Wickremesinghe came to Puttalam and said he will give Wi-Fi to everyone so that the youth can use Facebook. He said that the leaders may not like this. He created such a belief among the youth and used that to gain an edge during the local government elections. The issue in Kandy did not affect this. The youth of this country are being subject to injustice if this issue is used to limit access to Facebook. Funds aren't being allocated for social media websites. No steps are being taken to develop these. Remove the ban on Facebook and grant freedom to social media. Banning Facebook by the government that promised media freedom is a burial of media freedom. We can see by the views expressed by the youth that they have been deceived.
Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa participated in an event held at the Alpitiya Navadagala Shaila Tilaka Ramaya. A 3-storied Sanghavasa building and a Chaitya Kotha was declared open by the former president. I don't have to speak to you about the current situation in the country. Venerable Mahanayaka Thera, I was in Kandy recently and the situation there is deplorable. One reason for this to go on this far is the failure of those responsible to act at the right time. The debate on the theft of the central bank that was among the public was completely sidelined. It has been forgotten that the first suspect in the case has fled. The rise in prices of goods has been forgotten. The people forgot the biggest problems in the country. Steps were taken to exaggerate these incidents in Kandy in the rest of the country to make the people forget about the problems the country faces. United National Party parliamentarian Vijaypala Hettiarachchi convened a media briefing in Akmi Managol yesterday. Look at the manner in which Southern Provincial Councillor Kasun acted and his wife acted. Such groups were elected to power recently. So in the coming days, we will be able to see even more serious scenarios than this. We spoke about those who have connections with the underworld, who mess around with guns before as well. But the people did not believe us. Today, after seeing such people who act in this manner in broad daylight, we need to think again. Do we hand over the country to such people? Now, various people spoke about changing the Prime Minister. The joint opposition said they will bring it tomorrow, on Tuesday. MP Dinesh Gunawardena, MP Vimal Veeravansa made various comments. Parliamentarian Udaya Gammanpilla said, "We will take care of this." I'd like to ask them, what did you take care of? Tell us, what have you taken care of? Also in local news, 2 ambulance drivers are staging a fast unto death on top of the roof of the Director of Health Services office in Anuradhapura. The men have launched the fast in opposition to the decision to transfer 9 drivers.
The Satyagraha campaign launched by ambulance drivers of the North Central Province is still ongoing for the 13th day. Our correspondent said one of the drivers who was transferred is staging a fast. They say the authorities are yet to provide solutions to their demands, although they have been notified about the issue.
1,500 kilograms of rice unsuitable for consumption has been discovered during a raid carried out in the Hungama Deniaya area in Ambalanthota.
The raid was conducted by public health officials of Ambalanthota following a tip-off received. The rice had been coloured in a manner not suitable for consumptions and released to the market. The owner of the rice mill was produced before the Angunukola Palace magistrate along with the stock of rice seized. The magistrate ordered for a report on the rice mill to be produced in court tomorrow.
3 suspects have been arrested in Hantanakanda, Kandy, along with a firearm in their possession. Police said the suspects were residents of Nittambua and Gampaha. According to police, following interrogation, it has been revealed that the suspects were connected to a murder and several attempted murders. The Crimes Division of the Western Province is conducting further investigations regarding the suspects. A father of 3 died in Dampalasagama, Maradankada following a wild elephant attack.
Our correspondent said the victim had gone to the woods yesterday morning in search of a medicinal plant. The body of the victim had been discovered after area residents had searched for him as he failed to return. Wildlife officers of Ganaivappula confirmed that the victim had died from an elephant attack. According to a correspondent, several such wild elephant attacks have been reported from the area before as well.
In more sports news, Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger said his team had to get the fans back on our side after ending a run of 3 successive Premier League defeats with a fine win over Watford. Despite an official attendance of 59,131, there were empty seats all around the Emirates, with a number of season ticket holders seemingly put off by the Gunners' disappointing league season. Goals from Shagdik Mustafi, Pierre Embrick and Henrik Mkhitaryan gave Wenger's side their first league win since beating Everton 5-1 on the 3rd of February. And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. Do join us again next hour for more of the very latest. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website www.Newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.